Turner, and it's blocked. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. That sends Brandon Ingram to the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Booker. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
If he passes to Williamson. A second chance effort. Out to Ingram. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 6.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
Passes it to Hayes. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Booker. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Williamson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good, Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Assisted Miles Bridges.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Murphy. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander, such an intriguing prospect coming out of Kentucky. I can't wait to watch in a new system how it is that he starts to understand and develop further his offensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Toppin comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's James Harden in for Booker.
Well, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points his last outing. And Toppin throws it down.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Graham. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Bridges. Over Williamson. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it's Graham missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Has to Toppin. He tries for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Birch, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Harden left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And few guys can shoot like James Harden. His ability to fill it up not only makes a huge impact for his team, it's also won him a few scoring titles in the league.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jones comes in for Zion Williamson. And Lewis subbed in for Ingram. The Thunder also changing it up. Lawson's checked in. And it's Sexton in for Miles Bridges. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. 1:22 left in the first. Lewis with the 3. That shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustment on the offensive end.
Yeah, it never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It is so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Ball against Lewis. Here's Birch. Passes it to Graham. There's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Graham's got 6 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Graham against Harden. Shoots over Graham. Again, the miss by Harden. New Orleans in the lead. 3-pointer. And it's Graham missing. Harden against Cassell. Outside for Lawson. Back to Harden. Here's Sexton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. New Orleans on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
They've got Jones. Also Cassell out there. Monte Graham is out there with Turner. And it's Lewis in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And Sexton over to help. Turner passes to Cassell. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. That one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
Rose dishes to Toppin. Back to Rose. Outside for Sexton. Going inside, and it's sent back by Turner.
And a lead rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Murphy's checked in, and McCollum subbed in for Devontae Green. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Here's Cassell. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Sexton. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Well, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
Now Paul. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Sexton against Turner. Rose in the post, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Here's Lewis into the lane. Paul grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Sexton kicks to Lawson. Deflects the pass. Rose against McCollum. Pass to Cassell. Back to Turner. The Thunder will retain possession. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Thunder.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside. Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson comes in for Cassell. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Lewis. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Bridges checks in. Murphy can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And it's Sexton penetrating. Lawson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Lawson's got his first bucket of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
And it's Hayes in the corner. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williamson double team. Ingram out. Good on the triple. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the Great Northwest.
And here's McCollum following Colin Sexton's 3. Ingram attacking over Rose. Again, the Pelicans score.
And Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Bridges outside. Shoots over Graham. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Now here's Booker. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Bridges misses. Pelicans leading by 4. Graham in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Ingram missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander against Graham. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you in a lot of ways right now, so a thorn in the defensive side.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. New Orleans has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Birch finds Ingram, and there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
From deep, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
I like their commitment to getting to the line. Their aggressive approach is frustrating the defense. I like that. They're drawing fouls at a very high rate. I like that. Wouldn't be surprised if someone gets ejected. I will like that, too.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Thunder trailing by 5. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Booker. And it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, he's capable of making you pay there, Gilgeous-Alexander, in a nice rhythm.
Ingram outside. The pass to Turner. New Orleans moving it around. And here is Williamson. 14 feet away. It's not going to go for him.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here are the Pelicans now. They lead by 1. A 3 from McCollum. And that one is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. For the lead, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ingram kicks to McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum's set up and ready at all times.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by McCollum. Pelicans leading by 4. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the Pelicans making a change here. Cassell's checked in. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Williamson right side. He can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way for the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Lewis checked in for Williamson. McCollum outside. Bridges with the steal. Harden inside the three-point line. Kept alive. He kicks it to Bridges. Harden surveying the D. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lewis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lewis attacking, and he banks in the layup.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Lewis against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Cassell, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot, high post, slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Bridges. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. He's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's McCollum off the drive. Lewis. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Just 5 to shoot. Cassell, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 2-point game. And the 3 off target. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Here's Turner. Outside for Lewis.
Two minutes remaining.
Pass to Cassell.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Bridges. Cassell, no good. Thunder shooting for the game at 42%. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pelicans with the rebound. Turner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lewis passes to Turner. Here's Cassell. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Lewis. McCollum trying to get open.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there. You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Hart. Booker comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Sexton in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingram against Booker. Ingram kicks to Green. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Inside. And it's Toppin, that time on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight. And here is Graham. 9 points in the game so far. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Birch. And Sexton over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Pelicans now. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 6-point Thunder lead.
Pretty good balance from Sexton as the point guard there, maintaining some concentration.
19 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Graham from deep 3-point range. The Thunder pull it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
Toppin with the steal. Up in time, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Right back after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson out there with Cassell. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Ken Birch. And it's Graham in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now, here's Birch. 5 on the clock. Graham, the pass to Birch. And that one, good. Birch has got his first points of the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Graham. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Shoots from 8. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 6. That one coming from Graham.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now here's Booker. Over Williamson. No good from Booker.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Ball against Graham. Floats it up for Williamson.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders were helpless to stop him.
Did not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Turner's checked in for New Orleans. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Driving in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing here by 8. The feed to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Shoots the 3. Goes back up. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Over in the corner, Paul. Bridges outside. Launches a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. New Orleans making some changes here. Murphy's checked in, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Devontae Green. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Paul. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries from 7. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's sent back by Turner. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it for 3. Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingram against Booker. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. Bridges finds Booker. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Williamson. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pelicans trail by 3. Now the pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Oklahoma City's coach had some advice for the team during the last break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now here's McCollum. After the measure, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. With the second effort, that's tipped. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Robinson Earl. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ingram outside. Lets it fly from 18. And they recover it. Jacks up a three. And the Pelicans get it back.
A nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In a moment, I quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Now here's Williamson. It's deflected. Tries again. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low.
Remember that one, guys. A difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Here's Ingram.
Let's show why we're the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
Yes!
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Money!
Gilgeous-Alexander going to celebrate that one.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Defense, the Thunder. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From 8. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They lead by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They need it.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And McCollum puts up a deep 3. He's off from 3.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. James, terrific road win. I would imagine you're feeling pretty good about how y'all played tonight.
They're a really good team, so we wanted to come here and just battle. And we finally get in the groove, we got to just pick it up on the way. And one thing we're going to rely on is our defense. So, tonight's another great effort, and we just got to keep it going from here.
Battle. Sounds like a winning formula. Congrats, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.